Hi guys, I'm Eddie and welcome to Eddie's Thoughts. I am one of 10 Sony Ericsson Xperia players, and what is that? That means I've got one of these bad boys to road test. It's the Sony Ericsson Xperia Play. Over the next few weeks, I'm YouTubing, Facebooking, tweeting, and blogging my thoughts about the Sony Ericsson Xperia Play. Don't forget, you can sign up and subscribe over here. You can view some of my other videos just over here. And I'm also on Twitter and Tumblr, just down here. Every week or every few days, we set some new tasks to show you, to get us to road test the phone a little bit more and to teach those who are viewing all about the phone. And this week, one of our tasks is to talk about our most favourite applications. And this got me thinking. And I thought to myself, what exactly is it that I love on the Android phone? As well as what do I love being a PlayStation certified phone? And on this occasion, one of my first favourite apps is, let's turn down that volume just a tad, is Asphalt 6. Now, Asphalt 6 is a racing program you can buy on the Android market. And there's a free link for anyone with a Sony Ericsson Xperia Play, when you've got one, to download it to your phone. This game is great on the Xperia Play, as you can use the controls to drive and navigate your way through all the courses. Now, this is great to have the controls on this phone because you don't have to use your stubby fingers all over the screen and not be able to see exactly where you're going. Using the toggles at the back, you can destroy yourself like I just did, or use NOS to go on forward. Winning races has never been easier, and I can tell you that because once you play multiplayer and online, you're just tearing everyone apart. My next most favourite app, and this isn't just limited to the Sony Ericsson Xperia Play, but to most Android-based phones, you can grab it, is Google Navigation. Now, Google Nav is brilliant because it allows you to use your current location, use the inbuilt GPS to get to any given location pretty much anywhere in the world. Brilliant because you can use the cool little search bar at the top by getting to it on your hotkey at the bottom to find where you want to go. Now, I can either press a button just here to find Melbourne, or if it's my first time using it, I can hit search. Melbourne, and use Google's voice recognition to find my location that I need to get to. You can pretty much enter anything and it will find it for you. And if it doesn't find the exact location, it'll find some suggested locations for you. Hit on this little button and it finds its driving directions. And if we listen in, I'll even get her to tell you where we're going.
Head west, then turn left.
Now, voice guidance is also free on the Google Maps navigation system. And it's great because you don't have to use a big named company's GPS system to get you to your location. What that also means for you is that it uses Google Maps traffic service to plot the best next direction, or using your either Wi-Fi, if there's any available within the area before you set yourself up, or your GPRS/3G network. Next favourite app is, on most phones, we're starting to see it as a given, but is the camera. So I'm going to tweet that photo once we're done. The inbuilt camera uses, again, GPS assistance, which is built into the phone for your location-based services. So you can geotag this location, which is great for when you need to share it. There's a couple of other photos I've already taken. What's also good with sharing is that, like all Android-based phones, you've got this little share button down here. Brings up a platter of different services that you have installed on your phone that you can share your photo to. Which now brings me to my fourth most favourite app, and it's one that I've only gotten onto recently. It's called TweetDeck. As far as I know, it's also available on iOS devices as well as Android phones. But basically what TweetDeck is all of your social networks in one location. Great for when you're trying to update. Excuse me. For instance, if you've got a band page or a company page, or like myself, you're across many social networks. You can use it to update photos, view other people's pages, feeds, and other social networks. Currently, I've got my my Twitter, Google Buzz, and Facebook accounts on here. I'm going to try out soon if I can load in my YouTube settings as well as my Tumblr to be able to update it all from the one system. Works easily well for mentioning people as well as retweeting if you're a big Twitter user, as well as trending topics. Another big application that I love is anything that's music based, and obviously for this one it's the music player that's inbuilt into the phone. Nice, brilliant display, very easy to use. Allows you to adjust your volume settings, choose your songs, and with your brilliant big keys allows you to play and pause. So let's turn up the music a little bit. Now, something that I haven't seen on a phone as of yet is this little button down here. Once I press it, it jumps onto the web and looks for YouTube videos in similarity to the artist that you're listening to or the song that you're listening to. So here we go. The noise grind is stuck at home. We're just going to load this up on YouTube, and within a couple of seconds, we've got a video. Now, don't forget that this phone has a brilliant display for both gaming and video playback. So very, very nice, very bright for when you're viewing outside, as well as adaptable under any lighting condition. And its built-in speakers are just magnificent. They don't peak and they don't scratch. Now, as I continue on, starting to get to the end of my favourite apps, one of which is generally built into all phones, I hope, is some sort of gallery application, bringing all of your photos and all your videos into one location. Here it is for the Sony Ericsson Xperia Play. Similar to a program that I've got installed as an extra application on my Safari browser called Cool Iris. Once I hit these photos here, it brings you a browser that you can quite easily flick with your finger to view all your videos and photos. Here's a photo that I tweeted the other night. It's Melbourne City at 2:30 in the morning. That's Flinders Street Station. So have a check out my Twitter feed for that photo and a couple of others that I've taken with the Sony Ericsson Xperia Play to show you my life with the Sony Ericsson Xperia Play. Now, my last app to show off to you is Track ID. Now, I've seen this come in on most Sony Ericsson phones as a built-in application. What it basically does is if you're anywhere and you don't know what song you're listening to, you just make sure you listen to a song firstly. Hit this record button. It now identifies the track and searches it on the web to tell you what it is. Here we go, Grenade by Bruno Mars. With it, you can search on YouTube, download it, share it via email or SMS. So, say for instance, a friend goes to you, dude, what are you listening to? You can go, bam, and share it across. Right now, I'm actually going to recommend it and share it on Twitter. So here you go, check out Grenade by Bruno Mars. I just found it using Track ID by Sony Ericsson. Here we go again. This is using TweetDeck. I can update this also onto my Buzz and onto Facebook. So I'm going to hit Buzz and send. And within a few seconds, it's updating onto the net. So that's another one of my favourite apps, Track ID. It also keeps it all in order. So everything that you search for, it comes up on the phone. Guys, look, hopefully you've enjoyed it this week, showing you some of my most favourite apps. Don't forget, you can subscribe up here, view my other blog and vlogs over here, and make sure you follow me on Twitter and on my Tumblr. Please retweet, share my videos, and get all your friends up and running with it, because It'll put me in the running to become the Sony Ericsson Xperia player, which means I can continue my gaming with this phone and teach you about it as I go along. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Eddie's Thoughts. Please subscribe, and I'll see you soon.